Congratulations, Ross High School class of 2020. I'd like to begin by thanking all of the Ross staff members from Elda, Morgan, and Ross Middle School for helping shape the lives of these graduates. I'd like to thank the staff at Ross High School for the pivotal role you have played in the lives of these graduates for the past 4 years. The time, energy, love, and commitment you have exhibited is very much appreciated. To the rest of the district staff, administration, and Board of Education, thank you for your impact on these graduates through your leadership and hard work. Thank you to the parents, brothers, sisters, extended family members, and friends for your support, love, and attention to these graduates. And finally, thank you to each member of the class of 2020 for all you have done to make this a wonderful group of young people. Over the course of the past week, and most certainly into the near future, you will all hear your share of advice from family, teachers, and principals about the future. You won't hear any of that from me. Instead, I'm going to give you your last assignment of your high school career. This is an assignment that's due tomorrow, next week, or next year. This assignment for you is to be worked on the rest of your life. In fact, I'm currently working on it as well. This assignment is connected to the keepsake graduation gift from me that you received when you had your personal graduation. There's one dot on a map that holds more of your deepest memories than any other place. It's where you fell in love, found your community, or risked it all. It's where you were born or reborn into a braver, stronger version of you. It's a constant reminder of the foundation you continue to build on and the love that continues to grow. It quite possibly could be Ross High School. You will notice on the wristband 2 coordinates. One is a longitude and one is a latitude. If you zero in on these geographic coordinates, you will find yourself in the hallway of Ross High School between the cafeteria and gymnasium. A place where you have spent many hours and days, and in many ways were anchored there. Over the course of your life, I challenge you to file away in your memories the moments and experiences that anchor you. Make this your own personal GPS. Sometimes these memories or coordinates are negative, but change us in a way for the positive. And other times these memories and experiences are positive, and we want to remember them forever. Some of these memories occur in short periods of time, and just like your school career, some memories are long in the making. Ultimately, I want you to remember the coordinates on your wrist as a major part of your life's GPS. Please enjoy the future and use this keepsake as a reminder that the decisions and choices you make help to create your own personal GPS. Way to go, class of 2020. Thank you very much.
Greetings and welcome to the 89th commencement ceremony for Ross High School. My name is Brian Martin and it is my honor to be the principal. It would be quite an understatement to say that the circumstances surrounding this year's graduation ceremony are unique. However, another word for unique is special. And if there was ever a class that deserved a special graduation, it is the class of 2020. Mr. Gates, Mr. Van Winkle, members of the Board of Education, parents, staff, and students, it is my pleasure to present to you the Ross High School class of 2020. As their principal, I certify that each candidate has met all of the requirements as set forth by the Ohio Department of Education and the Ross Local School District. I can't express enough my gratitude to all of the individuals who helped make this commencement possible. It was truly a labor of love. We hope you enjoy the show. Go Rams.
Hello, I'm Megan Foster, and I'm the valedictorian of Class of 2020. Class of 2020, we are now entering the next chapter of our lives. Some of us are continuing our education, some of us are entering the workforce, and some of us are joining the military. However, all of us are moving on to something new. This next chapter of our life is already so exciting. There are endless possibilities. We are going to have so much fun taking in every experience. We are going to make friends and memories that will last us a lifetime. We are finally adults, our own individuals, and this is the beginning of the rest of our life. However, this new experience will not come without adversity. At times we are going to struggle. We are going to make mistakes, and we are going to make the wrong choices. If I can offer a piece of advice to you, it is to become inspired. When faced with an obstacle, become inspired to overcome it. When making an impossible choice, choose the option that most inspires you. In the face of the impossible, become inspired. Let this inspiration motivate you to find your passion. Choose to live your lives pursuing what you enjoy. I know some of you know exactly what you want to do with the rest of your lives, and some of you have no clue. Well, when choosing your path, pick one that will inspire you. You only live one life. Please do not waste it on something that does not inspire you every single day. Choose to live an inspirational life. You will know when or where you will be inspired, but I promise you will know when it happens. When you are inspired, everything begins to make sense and fall into place. Class of 2020, these past 12 years are definitely ones to remember. We have shown so much strength and have been inspired to overcome so many obstacles. We are a true example of Ross Better Together. This next chapter of our life will be so exciting, and I know we are ready for it. Thank you.
My name is Emily Doblinger, and it is my pleasure to be the assistant principal at Ross High School. I am honored to be recognizing the student achievements of the 2020 graduating class. The first group that will be recognized this evening are our departmental scholars. These students were nominated by their teachers as the top students in their respective departments. These students are Cheyenne Vaught, Agriculture; Trinity Stewart, Art; Emily Holstaggy, Business; Brett Eads, Information Technology; Amberly Pennington, CBIP; Ainsley Helling, English; Lainey Demaropoulos, Journalism; Jade Lawless, Yearbook; Emily Meadows, Family and Consumer Science; Mason Mingus, Health and Physical Education; Grace Peacock, Integrated Studies; Juliana Curtis, World Language; Maya Soundappen, Math; Austin Emenacker, Instrumental Music; Carrie Parker, Vocal Music; Juliana Curtis, Science; Ainsley Helling, Social Studies; and Spencer Smith, Information or Technology Education. Next, I would like to recognize all of the students graduating with an honors diploma. These students' names are denoted with an asterisk in your program. Olivia Adams, Laurel Ailson, Julia Antoine, Jeremiah Archer, Madeline Bagley, Hunter Bauman, Nathan Berlepsch, Jason Botts, Brooklyn Breaker, Alexander Bretz, Rory Brott, Hannah Brown, Kevin Bunger, Lauren Casaselli, Samuel Caesar, Casey Clemens, Juliana Curtis, Lainey Demaropoulos, Jack Dupree, Brett Eads, Austin Emenacker, Megan Foster, Catherine Gabbard, Victor Garcia, Ethan Gerhart, Carrie Getler, Reagan Graff, Kaylee Hare, Grace Hall, Emma Harville, Ainsley Helling, Emily Holstaggy, Joshua Inman, Alexander Johns, Corinne Justice, Emma Klein, Ashley Colby, Mason Cook, Hannah Lanehart, Blake Lakes, Jade Lawless, Samantha Licata, Claire Mathis, Griffin May, Aaron McConkey, Kyle McGinnis, Ryan Merkel, Allison Moore, Carrie Parker, Elizabeth Rivera, Madeline Rust, Isabella Saylor, Emily Schmitz, Emily Smith, Kenneth Smith, Spencer Smith, Maya Soundappen, Trinity Stewart, Zachary Stewart, Madison Thompson, Julia Ulrich, Zachary Ungerman, Jack Valentine, Spencer Vaughn, and Julia Ziffel. Next, we will be recognizing all of the National Honor Society and National Technical Honor Society members from the graduating class of 2020. National Honor Society include Brooklyn Breaker, Alexander Bretz, Juliana Curtis, Lainey Demaropoulos, Claire Deersing, Brett Eads, Megan Foster, Carrie Getler, Kaylee Hare, Ainsley Helling, Emily Holstegi, Joshua Inman, Corinne Justice, Emma Klein, Ashley Kobe, Mason Cook, Kyle McGinnis, Allison Moore, Carrie Parker, Isabella Saylor, Emily Schmitz, Kenneth Smith, Spencer Smith, Maya Soundappen, Madison Thompson, Julia Ulrich, Jack Valentine, and Julia Ziffel. National Technical Honor Society include Samuel Caesar, Jacob Davis, Victoria Kelly. Amidst the recognition for academic excellence this evening, we also want to recognize those students who have gone above and beyond to dedicate themselves to coming to school each and every day. This year, we have one student who has had perfect attendance all 4 years of high school. This means 0 absences as well as tardies. Congratulations, Catherine Gabbard. Additionally, through the College Credit Plus program, this group of seniors has already earned 694 semester hours of college credit throughout their high school career. Congratulations to all those students who got ahead on the start of their college career.
Hi, my name is Maya Soundappen, and I'm the Salutatorian for the class of 2020. Well, we did it. Those 4 never-ending years have finally ended. And while this isn't the ending we all had hoped for, it sure is a memorable one. I'd like to start off by thanking all of the staff and teachers for everything they have done for us. This past semester was unprecedented, but you all worked tirelessly to ensure we had the best send-off possible. We appreciate you so much more than you will ever know. Looking back at our time here at Ross High School, we've had our ups and downs. Together, we've celebrated many triumphs and mourned some losses. But with each adversity, we, as a class, emerged stronger than before. This is no different. As the lovely Miss Ria has told me, we are like arrows. When faced with setbacks, we are pulled back. But every single time, no matter the amount of struggle, we will always propel forward and even farther than we were before. Use these setbacks as a chance to grow and to help each other grow. The best part about high school is the freedom it gives us to discover ourselves. Friendships, teachers, coaches, classes, these all come and go. But that doesn't mean they can't be cherished. Even the tiniest split second can have an everlasting impact in building who we are as people. The person I am today is incredibly different from the shy, nervous freshman that walked through the event entrance doors 4 years ago. With each friendship I made, person I met, and opportunity I took, I grew. Mr. Raymer, you saw something in me that I didn't realize I had. You put your faith in me to lead the band, and as I held more responsibility, I started to become more confident and happy with who I was as a person. Mr. Finkbein, your doors were always open, and you sat with me through my toughest times until I gathered the courage to fight for myself. Miss Ria, you introduced me to a place where I could be anything I dreamed of being, somewhere I could come to when the rest of the world became too hard to handle. Mr. Reeve, you taught me that I only have 100% of myself, a lesson that I will carry with me for the rest of my life, and I'm sorry for all of the last-minute lab reports. I know we've all complained about homework and upcoming tests. We've all had those mornings when we debated on showing up to school simply because we didn't feel like it. But at the end of it all, I'd do it all again if it meant I get to relive the moments that shine the brightest. Nothing beats the excitement of watching the football team go to playoffs, or the anticipation right before the marching band earns their one at state, and the pride we experience when the MC announces our show choir won grand champs, the feeling of camaraderie as the herd cheers so loudly at the basketball game that the vibrations are felt throughout the entire gymnasium. These are the moments we will remember the most. This is Ross High School. As we move forward to wherever our journey is next, it's important to remember that we all have a purpose. There will always be times when we feel hopeless, scared, or just down. Time and time again, we will face obstacles that seem too high or too difficult to climb over. But we must trust that everything will work out because we are all destined to do great things, whatever that may be. I want to thank my family, my friends, and my teachers for their endless support they have given me throughout my high school experience. But my last thank you is to you all, the class of 2020. I'm so proud to be a part of a class that celebrates everyone no matter who they are or where they come from. Under all of these circumstances, graduation might not seem like a lot, but it truly is a great achievement. You only graduate from high school once, so be excited, shout it from the rooftops. We're about to embark on the next step of this extraordinary adventure that is our lives. So, class of 2020, I love you all, make good choices. I'm eager to see where we all go next, and good luck on all of your endeavors. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sean Van Winkle. I am the President of the Board of Education. It is my distinct honor on behalf of the board to accept the class of 2020 and to certify them as eligible to receive their diplomas, having met all of the requirements of the state of Ohio and the Ross Local School District. A special thank you to the best teachers and staff in Butler County for preparing these students for the next steps in their lives. Congratulations to the students and their families, best wishes, and good luck to each member of the class of 2020.
Ross High School presents Olivia Rose Adams, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Laurel Karen Ailson, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Julia Grace Antoine, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jeremiah Wesley Archer, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Austin Michael Ashcraft, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Madeline Jewel Bagley, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Hunter Thomas Bauman, graduate, class of 2020.
Hey, class of 2020, congratulations and best of luck from one of the lucky teachers who got to be a Randall teacher for this group. You guys were fantastic, and you will be missed.
Ross High School presents Lindsay Christine Beckman, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents John Jaden Virgil Bedell, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Nathan Scott Berlepsch, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Haley Lynn Bladen, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jason Edward Botts, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Makai Tykees Lyle Bolden, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Elizabeth Rose Bragg, graduate, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Good luck and best wishes. And Rambell 304, I love you. Go out and be someone's missing piece.
Ross High School presents Brooklyn Claire Breaker, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Alexander Timothy Bretz, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Tyler Adam Brinkman, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Rory Isabella Brott, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Danielle Renee Brown, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Hannah Grace Brown, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Logan Douglas Bruns, graduate, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of how you've conquered this adversity. Be sure you come back and visit soon.
Ross High School presents Tyler Andrew Bruns, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Kevin Alexander Bunger, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jordan Thomas Butler, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Robert Lee Caldwell, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Callan Carl Carter, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Lauren Elizabeth Casaselli, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Samuel Alberto Caesar, graduate, class of 2020.
congratulations to the Ross Rams graduating class of 2020. Make sure you come back and see us. And again, congratulations.
Ross High School presents Aspen Faith Chastain, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Casey Renee Clemens, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Marissa Shea Lameau, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Keith Clarence Collier Jr., graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jeremy Douglas Kovalstein, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Kyle Austin Cox, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents David Michael Cunningham, graduate, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020, and remember to aim high.
Ross High School presents Juliana Christine Curtis, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jacob Alexander Davis, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jeremy Michael Dean, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Lainey May Demaropoulos, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jack Cooper Dupree, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Claire Danielle Deersing, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Alyssa J. Dixon, graduate, class of 2020.
Hi, class of 2020. Congratulations. We're all so proud of you, and especially to my Rambell, I'll miss you guys more than you know.
Ross High School presents Jacob Earl Durbin, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Brett Edward Eads, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Caitlin Catherine Egan, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Ethan Isaac Elliott, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Austin James Emenacker, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents April Elizabeth Yori, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Anthony James Ferdinand, graduate, class of 2020.
Hi, Rams. Congratulations on graduating. You guys have overcome so much adversity and challenges and everything else throughout your high school career. And now this is your chance to go and make a difference in the world. Congratulations, and I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of you. Good luck, and take on the world, Rams.
Ross High School presents Nathan Lee Bernading, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Taylor Ann Fitter, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Megan Catherine Foster, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Catherine Danielle Gabbard, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Victor Luis Garcia, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Megan Marie Gentry, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Caitlin Marie Geraci, graduate, class of 2020.
Congratulations!
Class of 2020.
Go Ross Rams!
Ross High School presents Ethan Thomas Gerhardt, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Carrie Lynn Gettler, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Mackenzie Lee Gibson, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Reagan Nicole Graff, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Cole Anthony Gronis, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Kaylee Marie Hare, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Ethan Patrick Hall, graduate, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020, and best wishes on your next adventure.
Ross High School presents Grace Catherine Hall, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Emma Grace Harville, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Emmeline Marie Hahn, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Lexi Lynn Helbling, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Ainsley Laura Helling, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Haley Alexis Hildenbrand, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Ileana Kai Brooke Heiler, graduate, class of 2020.
Hey, class of 2020. I'm so sad I didn't get to say goodbye to you guys, but congratulations!
Ross High School presents Morgan Elizabeth Howeller, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Hannah Michelle Holbert, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Logan Alex Hollander, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Emily Corinne Halsteggy, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Tyler Anthony Daniel Hoover, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Kayla Alexis Hutchinson, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Joshua Anthony Inman, graduate, class of 2020.
Congratulations, Ross High School seniors. Bella and me, Mrs. Korb, coming to you to tell you congratulations and best of luck in your new future.
Ross High School presents Mallory Mae Jackson Huddleston, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Kristen Marie Jarvis, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Alexander Michael Johns, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Corinne Danielle Justice, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jadalyn Grace Kelly, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Victoria Lee Kelly, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Taylor Renee Kelsey, graduate, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Mrs. Main here, wishing you all the best. Thanks so much for the honor and privilege of teaching you. We know that you're going to go on to do great things. Go Rams.
Ross High School presents Emma Rose Brunner Klein, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jamie Judith Knabb, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Ashley Lauren Kobe, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Mason Tyler Cook, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Hannah Marguerite Lanehart, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Blake Justin Lakes, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Nathan Raymond Lamping, graduate, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm so proud of you, and the next phase of your journey is going to be amazing. We miss you.
Ross High School presents Jade Maggie Marie Lawless, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Samantha Rose Licata, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Blake Andrew Loudermilk, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Salem Nicole Lazada, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Samuel James Mannheim, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Claire Amber Mathis, graduate, class of 2020.
Hi graduates, I just wanted to say that I'm so proud of you guys. I love you all and I hope that you have a wonderful summer and a wonderful journey continuing on with whatever that you are doing. I'm going to miss you all and congratulations.
Ross High School presents Garrett Edward May, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Griffin Daniel May, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Aaron Skylar McConkey, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Colton Casper McCoy, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Kyle Patrick McGinnis, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Shelby Ryan McNally, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Corey Ray McQuitty, graduate, class of 2020.
Hi seniors, congratulations. I miss you guys so much. It has just been a joy working with you, getting to know you all, learning your stories. So thank you. Thank you for everything. And best of luck to you in the future. You are smart, wonderful, lovely people, and you're going to do so many great things. I will miss you. I love you. Thank you so much, and good luck. Stay Rossum.
Ross High School presents Emily Grace Meadows, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Ryan Douglas Merkel, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jessica Lynn Mary, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Ethan Grant Mills, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Timothy Isaiah Moore, graduate, class of 2020.
Hey class of 2020, Mrs. Rack here. Just wanted to let you all know that I am just so super proud of all of you, and I wanted to wish you continued success and many blessings in your future. And everyone stay well and take care, and come back and see us.
Ross High School presents Allison Nicole Moore, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Hunter James Moore, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Michaela Ashley Morgan, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Carolyn Rebecca Myers, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Zachary Floyd Napier, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jacob Lee Neves, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jonathan Maximilian Arthur Newmeyer Jr., graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents James Andrew Palmer, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents William Nicholas Palmer, graduate, class of 2020.
Rams class of 2020. Congratulations on such a great accomplishment. I know you've heard a lot over the last couple of months about how this isn't normal, but just remember that a lot of times normal is overrated. Congratulations and best of luck in the future.
Ross High School presents Carrie Lynn Parker, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Abigail Erin Pate, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Haley Mackenzie Patterson, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Thomas James Patterson, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Grace Lenore Peacock, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents David Tyler Pence, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Amberly Danielle Pennington, graduate, class of 2020.
Hi, class of 2020. Congratulations, you did it. I'm so proud of you. It was awesome getting to know you guys this year, and in the short time that I had with you, I learned a ton, and you guys made me a better person and a better school counselor. You are awesome, and I cannot wait to see what you guys accomplish in the future. So proud of you. I love you. See you guys.
Ross High School presents Emily Nicole Poling, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Cody Christopher Rands, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Cody Eugene Reynolds, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Elizabeth Kathleen Rivera, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Michael Gregory Rothweiler, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Madeline Cassette Rust, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Trevin Robert Rutherford, graduate, class of 2020.
Hey, class of 2020. I just wanted to congratulate you guys on such a great year and for handling the way this year ended with such grace and humility. And thank you for making my first year at Ross amazing. Know that we will miss you and we love you and we hope to see you all soon. Bye.
Ross High School presents Jaden Kai Santos, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Mariah Hope Sawyer, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Isabella Marie Saylor, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Lauren Ashley Saylor, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Emily Rose Schmitz, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Patrick James Schulten, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Michael Robert Sizemore, graduate, class of 2020.
2020. This is Mrs. Smith, and I just wanted to say congratulations and best of luck. And I love you and I miss you, and I hope that you keep in touch so that I can hear about all the great things that you're doing. Love you. Bye.
Ross High School presents Aaron Robert Smith, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Bailey Allen Smith, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Emily Grace Smith, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Kenneth Wayne Smith, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Rose Clara Smith, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Spencer Stephen Smith, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Maya Santha Soundapan, graduate, class of 2020.
Happy graduation to the class of 2020. Remember, guys, dream big, because you got this.
Ross High School presents Logan Gerard Spa, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Kendra Catherine Sprandel, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Samantha Dawn Staten, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Faith Isabella Maria Steele, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jenna Alexandria Barbara Steele, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Maddie Lynn Stein, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Samantha Marie Stevens, graduate, class of 2020.
Seniors of 2020, congratulations to all of you. I'm so proud of you. I wish you the best luck in your future. 再见.
Ross High School presents Trinity Rain Stewart, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Zachary Andrew Stewart, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Madison Renee Thompson, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Taylor Nathaniel Tombragel, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Joshua Dean Torbeck, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Tyler Brendan Ewell, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Julia Christine Ulrich, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Zachary Eugene Ungerman, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jack Thomas Valentine, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Spencer William Vaughn, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Cheyenne Hunter Vaught, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jacob Alexander Vickerell, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Mandolin Elizabeth Ward, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Olivia Sophia Ann West, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Jasmine May Westendorf, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Carter Bryce Whitlock, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Emma Lou Williams, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Ian Duncan Williams, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Matthew Garrett Wilsey, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Trent Matthew Borzelbacher, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School is proud to present Trevor Edwards Young, graduate, class of 2020. Ross High School presents Julia Knox Ziffel, graduate, class of 2020.
Seniors, we've just finished the last of our 175 graduation ceremonies, and the building has gone silent. I don't like it when the building is silent. But I was sitting here thinking about something that one of you said to me yesterday, and it reminded me of all the little sayings that we've imparted to you over the last 4 years. And I hope that you will take some of those things with you into adulthood. And I'm not talking about things that you might have heard in math class or in chemistry class or in English class, but some of the other types of lessons that we've tried to impart. I was thinking about Mr. Smith's sign-off line for morning announcements, and when he says that when all is said and done, only you have control over what kind of day you choose to have. So please, Ross, make it a positive one. And he's right. When you wake up in the morning, whether you think you're going to have a good day or think you're going to have a bad day, you're probably going to be right. I think about the number of times that before a big game or a big match, we told you to be loud, be proud, and be respectful. And that it's okay to have a voice, it's okay to have opinions, it's okay to have pride in your accomplishments as long as it is tempered with humility and as long as you're being respectful to other individuals. That you should listen to others as much as you talk. We talked over and over and over again that we do what we do, and we don't concern ourselves with what other schools do. And I hope that you'll carry with you that despite the pressures you're going to face in adulthood, and there are pressures, that you remain true to who you are, you remain true to your moral compass, and that people who would influence you for their own benefit come second to what you believe is right and what you believe is true and just. I think about better together, and the tough times that it has gotten us through over the past few years, and there have been tough times, but that became our mantra and allowed us to rally around each other, and the resilience that you have shown for a group of high school kids has been tremendous and inspiring. And hopefully, as you move into adulthood, you find that same sort of support among people that you will bring into your life. Probably the thing I think about the most, and the thing that I hope that you take with you, and that I hope you heard and took to heart more than anything else during your time here, is the fact that we love you very much. We are so very proud of you, and it has been my honor to be your principal. Good luck, class of 2020, and God bless. Go Rams.